Hey, what's happening, nation? It's Son Joku. That's the last time you are going to hear that. And I am very sorry to say that, but it just kind of is what it is, man. I just want to come clear. I wanted to do this live, but I really didn't want to have like all the comments just kind of rattling through. So I just wanted to come to you guys and just let you know I'm done, man. I'm done making Raider videos. I'm not burned out. I'm going to keep pushing on with YouTube. I'm just going to start doing other things. I just didn't want you guys to be, I don't know. I felt like an asshole if I went through and I was like, I built a Raiders channel and then I just started dropping a bunch of other stuff that wasn't Raider related at all. So I'm pretty much just, I'm killing off Son Joku. It is what it is. I know a lot of you guys are going to be pretty pissed about it. Some of you guys aren't going to care at all. Some of you guys are going to be happy as hell that Son Joku is no longer to be making videos. And that honestly kind of opens up the window for some of these guys that are up and coming, man. And they really deserve it. They really want to, they're really working hard to get a shot at making this work for themselves. And I mean, a lot of it was like just to see if I could do it. And I've mentioned that so many times on this channel. But I really feel like, man, I've done it. Like I went through. I honestly started like a whole new branch of freaking Raiders YouTube that a lot of these guys are using, man. And I'm loving watching them just kind of grow and keep expanding. But at the same time, I'm like, man, like I did that. Like I helped these dudes out. I helped them grow. I gave them kind of a platform to work off of. But it's a platform that really doesn't work for me. And honestly, dude, when it comes to this team, I love this team so freaking much. It's the whole reason that I started this entire damn thing was just to come out and talk Raider football, just to get like a bunch, just to see if like people would join in. And then people did start joining in and like catch up in Oregon. I know you guys are going to end up catching this. Like, thank y'all. Because without the two of you, there is zero chance this channel would have made it to the point that it has gotten to. Because your guys' support right from the very start, and those were their first two. Like the first two. You can go back to my old videos. I had my comment section open and I was like, holy shit, somebody commented. I was like, holy shit, there's two dudes in here. And then like, for like, I'm talking like months, those two dudes just kind of carried my show and just kept bullshitting back and forth with me, and Sean Tuttle kept popping up in the comments. And dudes like Ward, I'm not going to name everybody, dude. I've had so much support on this fucking channel, it blows my mind. And I love you guys for it, and I know a lot of you guys are going to be pissed, and I'm just kind of like, oh, I'm done making videos, but it doesn't feel right to me to just start pumping out a bunch of other shit and then just stop making Raider videos without at least like acknowledging everybody and saying like, thank you, man. Like I really, really appreciate it. But I do not want to continue to go down this road as a Raiders YouTuber. Like I just don't, man. There's a lot of other shit I want to do. And I'm honestly like, the only reason I'm telling you guys this is because if you want to unsub me, go ahead. I've never been in it for the subs. I've never been in it for the money or to try to pump some shit out. Like, I don't care about any of that. I just like to be able to bullshit with people and go back and forth. I just feel so pigeonholed, like, as a Raiders YouTuber, and I'm not going to sit here and say, like, well, I'm still going to make a Raider video a week so you guys can come out and, like, stay subbed to my channel. I'm not going to lie to you guys. Like, I've done this shit for a minute. I've gone as far as I possibly can making Raider videos, and a lot of people are like, you need to change your name. It's like Son Joker, like, yeah, I get it, dude. But so much of it was just to see like what people would stick around if it had no association with the Raiders. It just had some freaking posters hang up in the background, and my name's Joe, so I called myself Joku, and I was like, well, shit, dude, I love Dragon Ball. I'll go ahead and be Son Joku, and like. It worked for me. Like, that is what it is. But at the same time, like, it's been called nerdy. I know, like, we don't want to watch that nerdy shit out there. That's been a quote from another Raiders YouTube channel out there. That shit hurt my heart. I'm not even going to lie, man, because I put a lot of effort into this shit. But, I mean, it is what it is, man. I wish all these dudes the very, very best. But as far as being, like, a Raiders YouTuber, I'm done. I'm going to break all this shit down off the walls. A lot of this shit's going to end up going into my other room. Just kind of, because I'll tell you right now, if you do a Zoom call or something for work and they're like, can you turn your camera on, please? And then you pull this shit up behind you, that's a tough one to explain in the middle of like a serious meeting. Like, what the hell is that? Like, we just keep moving forward, please. But, like, I don't know, man. I know I got a little bit off track there, but I just wanted to let you guys know I seriously love and appreciate all of you guys. I truly love this freaking team. But I feel like I've gone as far as I can as far as doing what I'm doing right now, and I want to keep pushing it. I want to see how far I can honestly take this, and I'm going to have to put the Raiders on the back burner. A lot of people are, your loyalty is bullshit. If you question my fucking loyalty to this team, you've lost your mind. If you go back, just go back a few years, dude, what I've done for this fucking team and what I've done for the people that watch this team and watch other YouTube channels, go back a couple years, dude. There wasn't a single person out there that gave a shit about your comment section unless they were doing a live show. And as far as the people that went live, Raider Ben, salute to you, man. I'm going to call you out in this video by name. He's one of the first. Him and Zenny were the only two dudes that were like really going live consistently. Raider Ben always went live, and like I looked up to that dude so much, and like I know he's way younger than me, but his channel, like he kept building it, and he was like, no, screw it, I'm going to do what I want to do, and I'm going to keep building this shit. And he did it, man. That kid continues to grow right now, and I support him. I understand his show is like completely out there. Like, you think graphic shit, it's kind of on the edge. Like, his show gets off the trails, like, completely. But he's the dude that really started this, man. And Zenny was always going live, but Zenny hasn't put a live show on where he's been, like, Zenny himself has been live talking the Raiders in a hot minute, man. And it sucks, dude, because he was another one of the dudes that I looked up to. And Mikey would go live, but Mikey would also be pumping out the other shit in between. And, like, that dude grew such a huge channel. Like, I have so much respect for him. And just the fact that dude knows who I am still blows my fucking mind. I'm not even going to lie about that. And then it just kind of kept going. But I was like, you know what, dude? I want to come to YouTube. I want to do something that's, like, really original. That, like, nobody else is really doing. Because Raider Ben had kind of taken a break because he got caught up at work. Zenny had somebody else running his damn channel. Mikey was kind of in and out. But he was always dumping his stuff. And then, like, once a month, like, Sanjay would go live or Simone would go live, and I was like, I was just sitting there, like, this is years ago, just kind of watching this, and I was like, dude, if there was a Raiders YouTuber that just kind of went live just all the time, that's all he did, just went live and talked about the team. I was like, maybe that shit would work, and maybe that would have my chance to be like, I was a Raiders YouTuber. So I went for it, dude. I just, no shit, just started going live all the time. I give myself like 5 to 10 minutes worth of stuff to talk about, because I knew for like my first 50 to 60 shows, like nobody was going to be in there. And I was right about that, and that kind of sucked. And that hurts. Like, if you're trying to grow a Raiders channel, because I'm watching a lot of you guys coming up right now, like Wi-Fi Raider, guys like that, it sucks, dude, when you're first pumping out those videos. But I'll tell you, like, I was the kind of person, like, I put out a Raider video, and I was like, got 24 people watch. I was happy as shit that 24 people watched it. If you're first starting out making videos, and you got, like, I started this channel with 0 subscribers. 0. I played some video game for a minute to kind of teach myself to talk to the camera. And then I was like, all right, I'm gonna make my first Raider video. And I did, dude. I had my big headset on. I didn't have shit on behind me except for, like, what was in my basement. As far as, like, any kind of background, there was nothing. And I was like, pumped it out. And I was like, 20 people. I was like, dude, I was happy as hell. I just kept going, just kept pushing it, just kept going live. And then people started jumping into the comment section. It's a grind, dude. And if you're not willing to put in that work, don't even bother starting this shit, because that shit will eat you alive. You have to be willing to put videos out there. Like, honestly, every other day or every 2 to 3 days, because that's how the YouTube algorithm works. And honestly, I would love to break that down more, but I could talk about that shit for days. But the people that understand it, watch them, because they know what they're doing. Watch some of my older videos, and it's not about clickbait and shit like that. It's not about how many views you can get. Like, if you're live, the more people you have watching, it's awesome because it bumps you up the chart. The more likes you get, it bumps you up the chart a little bit. The more dislikes you get, that shit still bumps you up the chart. So don't be scared to piss people off and be like, well, I got 20 dislikes on my video. Like, dude, all that shit helps you. It does not matter. Like, just do yourself. That's all I'm telling you, the guys that are young and up and coming. Just do yourself. Be true to yourself, man. And as far as Too Legit Gaming, I just want to thank those dudes real quick. Without them, there would be no Son Joku. I've mentioned that before. And a special thanks to Dusty, who did, like, all my designs for me. The Nation's Voice, which is a badass name. I'm not even gonna lie about that. That shit's the brainchild coming out of this thing right here. That is, like, the best Raider channel name. And I understand, man, like, a lot of you guys gave me shit about the colors and stuff like that, dude. I had to stay true to Too Legit Gaming because those dudes helped me out so freaking much, and I had no problem doing it. And honestly, dude, I'm not gonna lie, I love those fucking colors. They pop off the screen, they know what you're talking about. And like I said earlier, my background, that is what it is, man. Like, if I'm a nerd, I'm a nerd. But I own it, because I'm doing this shit for myself, man. So I don't know, man. I love y'all. I really do. This channel is not going to end. The name's going to change. I'm going to continue to move on. I'm going to continue to grow. It's not going to be Raider related. If you guys want to unsub, that's what this whole video is about. If you don't want to keep up with me, like, if you don't give a shit about Son Joku, you just care about the Raiders, and I get it, because there's so many channels that I do that to. Like, if you want to click that unsub, go ahead, man. Like, this free pass. I'll see you guys later. Thank you for checking me out. I really appreciate it. You made an old man's dreams come true and mark something off my bucket list. Or for you guys that do want to stick with me, man, I'm going to keep pushing forward. I'm going to stay outdoors. I'm going to keep pumping out some fishing videos, just kind of teaching people how to fish, understanding, like, how to take your kids fishing without all, like, I don't know, just the gimmicky bullshit that you see when you click on these videos. And I'm really hoping it's going to take off. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But I truly, it's like, as far as like ranking my loves go, fishing is above the Raiders, and you guys know how much I love the Raiders, so you can only imagine what I'll be bringing out. But I don't care. If you want to stick around for it, please do. If you don't, you don't. I understand that. As far as this team goes, I love them to death. I truly do. Like, this is the reason I pump videos out for the past couple of years, is because just a true love for this team. But part of it's just my true hatred for freaking Gruden. Like, you guys have no idea. I've never really openly said it because it's not the most popular opinion. But I freaking hate him, dude. As long as he's our coach, we're screwed. I'm telling you right now. It doesn't matter what talent we bring on, what we do, how good or bad Derek Carr actually is. As long as Gruden's the head coach of this team, we're fucked. And that's an honest fact. And I will tell you that straight from my heart right now. Gus Bradley can make this defense a million times better, and freaking Gruden will find a way to fuck it up. And that's the bottom line. And if that's my last thing going off air as ever saying, I do not care. I'm pulling for the best for this team, and I love you guys. Thank you all very, very much. I'm not going to try to stretch this thing out. I really appreciate y'all, man. I seriously do. I'm going to keep moving forward. I wish y'all the best, and I will catch you guys sometime, someplace else. Feel free to hit me up if you have any doubts or any questions, man.